You haven't changed yet? Oh boy, looks like we've got work to do. Let me get some things to pretty you up. Okay, now where to begin?
No, stop. No, stop. That hurts.
I'm just brushing your hair, no big deal.
That hurts. Ow. No.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. I'm Angela. Looks like you're ready to get your day started. Mrs. Jones, would you like to fix your hair and put on some makeup? Okay. Great. Let's just walk over here so we can find your hairbrush. Here, your hairbrush. Some lipstick. What would you like to do first? Do you want to brush your hair?
Yeah.
I like how you're fixing your hair. It looks real nice. What's next? That color looks good. What would you like to do next? Sure, you can add a little blush. That'll add nice color.
Grooming tasks can turn into a major hassle or be a source of pleasure for veterans. Approach and cueing make a big difference. Systematic cueing involves giving step-by-step cues, increasing assistance as needed based on the veteran's response. See how the staff member begins with visual and verbal cues, and then, only when necessary, employs tactile cues. Visual cues are typically easier to process than verbal cues. Angela also uses hand under hand to get the veteran's attention and guide her to a place that is more familiar for grooming, such as a mirror and sink. Notice how the staff member uses hand under hand for grooming tasks as well. It allows the veteran to be more engaged and lets the staff member know early if there's a problem. Giving positive feedback to the veteran's choices also keeps Mrs. Jones engrossed in the process.
Morning, Mr. Hughes. Time to get ready for the day. Need to get dressed for breakfast, right? Eggs and sausage this morning. Let's see what we got in your closet. This'll work. Don't you think, Mr. Hughes?
No, stop.
Hey,
Stop.
come on. I need you to settle down
Stop.
now.
Stop.
You want to get dressed, don't you?
No,
Stop fighting me.
Stop, stop, stop.
Good morning, Mr. Hughes. Oh, I forgot. You prefer Willie. I'm John.
John.
I'll be helping you today. I see you're already awake. Great. Can I help you with anything before breakfast? Maybe we can start with changing your clothes. Let me help you up. There we go. Good, Willie. All right, almost there. Good. All right. Let's see what you have to wear. Which shirt do you like? Do you want this one or this one?
This one.
Which pants? This one or this one?
This one.
Nice choice. What's next? Let me help you take off your PJs. Let's start with your button. Thank you for helping, Willie. Let's start with your right sleeve. You're doing great. It's hard with arthritis. Okay. Your right hand. Good.
Coat.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like this shirt on you. I really like the color. There we go. Good job, Willie.
Thank you.
This vignette demonstrates the value of the initial approach as you engage with a veteran. As you saw in the first scene, John was not able to establish much of a connection with the veteran. Willie remained upset throughout the interaction. In the preferred approach, John engages Willie using the positive physical approach. It's important to start some distance away, maybe 6 feet. Lift your hand to your face like saying hi or hey. Drop your hand as you approach, keeping the palm open. Pace yourself slowly. Take about a step per second so you don't startle the veteran. Stay to the side of the person at arm's length and accept the person's handshake. You also want to get down to the person's eye level without leaning in. Once you have made the connection in a supportive stance, offer the minimum assistance needed. In the preferred approach, John also uses fewer words because people with dementia may have trouble processing verbal information. He provides the veteran with simple choices and opportunities for the veteran to participate in the activities, consistent with the veteran's level of cognitive function. John also uses the veteran's first name, Willie, instead of Mr. Hughes, because the staff have assessed that is how the veteran prefers to be called, by his first name. By following these steps, you engage the veteran, respect their choices, and increase the chance of a positive outcome.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. Look at you, still haven't touched your food. Well, let me feed you some lunch. Here we go, just mixing it up. Now, take a bite. Yum, isn't that good? Come on now, you know you need to eat for strength. Hey Jasmine, you must be done checking vital signs. Looks like I'm gonna be late to the staff meeting. I'm still with Mrs. Jones, who is taking her sweet time with lunch. Come on, honey, hurry up. Hello, Mrs. Jones. I'm Angela. May I join you for lunch? Lunch looks pretty good. We have soup, salad, chicken, and dessert. What would you like first? Let's try the soup first. Will you pick up your spoon? Were you trying to have some soup? Here it is. Let's try it together. Looks like you enjoyed it. You ready for another sip? Looks like we can keep going.
Veterans with dementia retain more abilities than many may realize. Your approach and nonverbal behaviors can make a big difference. Because abilities can vary day to day, you should assess the veteran with each encounter. In the second scene, the staff member uses simple questions, directions, and systematic cueing to figure out what level of support the veteran needs. Rather than simply feeding her, the hand-under-hand technique provides a better eating experience as you help the veteran become more engaged with eating. Watch how well this hand-under-hand positioning works. Make sure to approach from the veteran's dominant side. Offer your hand palm up. Slide your thumb next to theirs and wrap your fingers under their wrist. Then use your fingers to grasp the spoon or other items. You may need to adapt for veterans with a hand deformity or dysfunction.
Have you seen my mother?
No, I don't believe I have.
I need you to help me find my mother.
Remember, I told you I have not seen your mother. I don't think she knows you're here.
I need my mother. You're not my mother. Get away from me. Where is my mother? I need my mother. Have you seen my mother? I need my mother.
You look upset. Can I help you?
I need my mother. Do you know where my mother is?
Let me come around so I can help you, okay?
Yes.
How about we go look in your room, okay? Yeah. You're okay. It's all right. You're all right. Here we are, back in your room. Do you have a photo of your mother so that I can see what she looks like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if she's here. Oh,
Yes, Mama.
what a wonderful picture. You all look so happy.
Yeah.
Is this your mother?
Yes, Mama.
Look at that beautiful background. All those flowers. Thank you for showing me the photo, Willie.
Thank you.
Tell me, what are some things you enjoy doing with your mother?
Oh, Mama taught me how to play the piano.
Really?
Yep.
Would you play a song for me?
Oh, I'm not that good anymore. I can't play.
Oh, I bet you're better than you say. Let's go to the recreation room and find a piano. I'd enjoy hearing you play. Which way is the rec room again?
This way.
Uh-huh, you're right. Yeah, let's head this way.
In our first example, you saw how quickly a veteran's distress can escalate and become out of control. That's because veterans with dementia often cannot tell you exactly what is wrong. So it's best to follow these steps. Show the veteran you share their concern. You will need to do some detective work to figure out the underlying problem. And stay positive. Send the message that you can help. Also, see how the staff member uses positive physical approach skills and hand-under-hand technique to guide Mr. Hughes to a more familiar activity that he thinks will reassure the veteran. These skills also allow the staff and veteran to make a connection without confrontation. Notice how John also engages the veteran with positive verbal interactions as he works to redirect the veteran to a less distressing topic. The veteran is able to enjoy family memories, play the piano, and use abilities not yet affected by the dementia. All of this turns what could be an argument into a more gratifying outcome.
We took a trip to D.C. and we toured inside the Capitol and the Lincoln Memorial, all those museums downtown. Oh, grandkids. Oh, they wore me out. But it was a good trip. It was me and my family. I never realized the Lincoln Memorial.
Excuse me, Mr. Smith, can you stop for a moment? Mrs. King is having a difficult time. Jamal, I need some help here. What's wrong? Are you angry? Do you want to leave the room?
Hey, how can I help?
And just help me get her out.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Come
No,
on,
let me go.
Hey.
We need more help here. Hurry. Call the charge nurse.
Hey, Miss Robinson, can you get out here, please? We need help.
Okay, come on. Mrs. King, settle down. It's okay.
Come on now, you okay?
Let go.
Hey.
We took a trip to D.C. and we toured inside the Capitol and the Lincoln Memorial, all those museums downtown. Oh, grandkids. Oh, they wore me out. But it was a good trip. It was me and my family. I never realized that
Mr.
Lincoln
Smith,
Memorial.
can we pause for a moment? Mrs. King is having a difficult time. Jamal, can you take over the group while I help another veteran?
Oh, sure, no problem. Hi, guys. Hey, once things get settled, we'll start again, okay?
Would you move over one chair? Are you upset? What's bothering you? You walk with me and tell me more?
Now, where were we?
I was just telling them about the trip to D.C. Oh, and the Lincoln Memorial.
Thank you for coming with me. Is anything hurting you? Maybe a snack is a good idea? Would you like an apple or Jell-O? Yeah, some fresh air sounds like a great idea. Let me help with the door. Why don't we sit there for a minute, then we can have lunch?
Okay.
That was a good idea to come out today. Such a nice day.
Feels good here.
Often, veterans who are distressed cannot tell you what is wrong. You see how quickly distress can escalate when a veteran is confronted or overwhelmed by stimulation. It's best to attend to the distress away from the group. If you find yourself in a group situation where a veteran becomes distressed, get help so you can address the distressed veteran in a one-on-one manner. Then use the same techniques as shown in the previous scene. Let the veteran know you share their concern. Do some detective work to figure out the problem, and send a message that you can help. Notice how Gloria involves staff member Jamal to lead the group, while she attends to Mrs. King. Without disrupting the group further, she guides the veteran away from the group so she can figure out what is wrong. At the same time, she provides the veteran an opportunity to move away from an overly stimulating environment. Gloria uses positive verbal interactions and acts on a series of hunches about common unmet needs, like pain or hunger, until she picks up on the veteran's cue that she wants to go outside. For veterans in distress, use positive physical approach and hand-under-hand technique. These skills allow the veteran and staff member to make a connection, feel on the same side, and tuned in to cues on what underlies the distress. You turn a difficult group situation into a positive outcome and provide our veterans with excellent care.